Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. I'm super excited. I am going to be testing out a new eyeshadow palette. Well, it's not new to me. I've used it before, but I wanted to test it on camera for you guys, and we're going to create a really fun look with this palette. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Festival palette. It comes with 35 shades, and I think this one was 12 bucks. They have smaller ones that are 24 shades that are 10 bucks. So, I mean, you still, even for just the 24 shades, you still, for 10 bucks, you still get a lot of eyeshadow. I'm really excited to sit down and create a really fun look for you guys. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but we're going to test this out and see what kind of look we can get with it. So because we're using such a bright, colorful palette, we're gonna go ahead and do our eyes first. First, going to take the concealer. I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wearing Concealer to set my eyes, or to conceal my eyes, I guess. And I'm just gonna take my sponge and going to blend that out. Now I'm going to take a loose setting powder. I'm just going to be using this one. This is a loose powder, and I really love this powder. I love how loose, how finely milled it is. It really helps to set your makeup. Set my eyes with this really quick. Okay, so to start out with, I'm going to take this shade right here. This is just kind of like a peachy orange shade. It's called Wristband. And I'm just going to take my Real Techniques domed eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my crease. Okay, so now I want to go a little bit deeper and brighter. I'm going to go into this really fun shade right here. And this shade is called Hot AF. Hot AF. I don't know. I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to just apply this to my crease. I never go for these kind of shades, but I think every once in a while you should get out of your comfort zone. They're blending out pretty well. One thing I am noticing a lot is I'm getting a lot of kickback, like if you can see that. And then I'm getting some fallout at the bottom. It's definitely very dusty, especially when I'm dipping into the pan itself. It's kind of dusting everywhere. But I think for the price, like, these eyeshadows are really good. They're very pigmented, as you can tell. And I'm not sure what kind of look I'm going for. This does not go with my shirt whatsoever. I didn't even think about that, but that's okay. We're just having fun. Makeup is fun to play with. Alright, so I think I'm going to go in with a color that's a little bit more toned down than this last shade I put on. Let's see. I think I'm going to go into this like burnt orange shade. This is called Croquet or Crochet. I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to keep this on the outer corner. So I don't know where this eye look is going, guys. We're just testing out the eyeshadow here, okay? This is not an official look. Wow. Okay, go in with a glitter shade now. Let's go in with this shade right here, which is called DJ. And I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. Wow, okay, that's very powdery, and it's more like, it looks more like splattered paint, if you can see that. It's not really glittery whatsoever. I'm just gonna keep trying to blend it out, see what happens. Okay, this isn't really working out. I don't like this glitter shade very much. It's not even like, it's more kind of clinging to my skin. I think I'm gonna go into some of the other palettes and see what I can find. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Lit. It's kind of more of a yellowy tone glitter. I want to see how that applies. Wow, okay, so that one's a lot more glittery and definitely going over the lid a lot better. Except now I'm not really able to get it. Oh my goodness, guys. Not working out, unfortunately. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to block you from seeing. Just really trying to get this to work, and it's not. Well, this is a fail. Well, I'm gonna go over to the other eye and see if I can figure something else out. So I think I'm gonna go in to Gleam, which is kind of more of a champagne color, on this eye. This is not working out, guys. This one's definitely more glittery. I definitely feel like I need more, but I feel like that looks so much better than whatever is going on with this eye. I don't even know. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're just gonna keep working on this eye. All right, so that eye turned out way better than whatever happened to this guy over here. No, we're gonna start over on that eye. I'm gonna take some toner with a cotton pad and put some on. This is what I use for my makeup remover. I feel like this works so much more better than a makeup wipe for me personally. We're going to wipe off. I'm just going to try to wipe off the lid and see if I can make that work. I've wiped off the lid. Gonna let that dry for a minute. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Just try to see if we can salvage this eye a little bit. Okay. We're going to go back in with a little bit of our powder. We're going to continue to go do it. Okay, so I'm going to powder the lid of my eye. This is hard. Probably should have gone with the eyeshadow brush, actually. Oh well. Too late. Okay. First, I'm going to go back into that really bright corally red shade that we used for the crease. Just to kind of help rebuild what I had to destroy. So let's see here. I'm going to go back into that burnt orange shade and put it back in the outer crease. I'm going to go into that shimmery shade that we were using, that Gleam shade. And we're going to put it on my lid. Okay. actually kind of had to build it up a little bit. It's not very pigmented. I do see that I have to blend out here a little bit. Alright guys, this is the best it's gonna get. This is not my best eye look, I'm telling you right now. But it's more about just playing with the makeup and getting out of your comfort zone. This is why I stay in my comfort zone. So I just cleaned out under my eyes. Guys, we'll see how the look all comes together. I might have to go back in my eyeshadow in a little bit to kind of fix things up, but we're gonna focus on the rest of the face right now. Give myself a break from my eyes. All right, so I'm gonna take a smudging brush kind of thing, and I'm going to go on the lower lash line. I'm actually gonna go back into this shade that we use for our transition shade. I feel like it's really light and pretty, but it would just kind of tie the look together. Wow, I can see the dust particles as I'm putting this on my lower lash line. Alright guys, that is the look. I had a lot of fun testing out this palette for you guys. I don't hate it, but it was fun to test it out, and this is such a fun palette. My thoughts on it though, for the price, it's definitely a really good palette. The colors are definitely pigmented, especially that really bright like corally red color. Some of the shimmers, actually all of the shimmers, not some of the shimmers, all of the shimmers I don't really like. They just weren't very pigmented, and the ones that I got from this palette alone were just very patchy and more like, it looked more like splattered paint on my eyes than like glittery and sparkly. It's very dusty, so you definitely would want to probably go in with your eyeshadow first, especially if you're using like really light, you know, colorful shades like this. But I mean, like I said, for the price, it's a good palette. I've tried better from the drugstore, but I mean, this is probably one of the cheaper palettes you can get, and you get a lot more eyeshadows in it. I honestly will continue to use it. I definitely like my other palettes from Profusion. I like the Sultry palette a lot, and then I also have a matte palette from them. This one, I don't know, it's just the shimmery shades weren't my favorite. The shades blended out beautifully, but I would suggest you know, if you want a more neutral palette, to go for like the Sultry palette or the matte palette. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, because I would love for you to join in on all the makeup fun that we have here, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.